What's up guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Minute channel, and today we're going to talk about a game that is very special and I feel like it did a lot of improvement in different areas in general, and this is The Witcher 3. So if you guys don't know, The Witcher 3 became 5 years old yesterday. So yesterday I had another video planned, so I just went with it. But today I want to talk about The Witcher 3 in retrospective, just kind of look at the game from a point of view of somebody that never heard of The Witcher before, somebody that just went into this world just kind of like blind and just fell in love with it. And honestly, when I heard of The Witcher 3, it was in an E3 trailer. Like many E3 trailers that always lie and have the best graphics and has the best music and has the best things, you obviously tend to develop this skepticism when it comes to this kind of games, because you don't know what you're gonna get. You think you're gonna get some kind of BS game once you start playing the game. But you know what, I was like, I like medieval games. Skyrim on the previous generation, it left a hole in my heart for another medieval fantasy style RPG that I hadn't filled in a while, so I needed something new. And I picked up The Witcher 3, and I was like, man, this is the third in the series. I'm not sure how I'm gonna actually do with it, because I don't know anything about the characters. And unlike other games like Persona or like SMT, Witcher 3 is a continuation of the story. I knew that much. I knew a little bit going in, but it wasn't like a lot. I knew I needed to play the other two games to kind of know the characters and everything. So I was a little bit scared, but I went blind. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna try it out. If it's good, it's good. If not, I'll just sell it on eBay or Amazon or whatever. So I checked it out and I fell in love with it. The character development is excellent. All the characters have very different stuff. The conversation aspect is really interesting. All the different characters are phenomenal. You get to learn so many things about them and everything. And one thing that surprised me is how much they're able to pack in this almost open world that is not really an open world. You have like open areas that you can explore, and it feels vast and massive, but at the same time it's pretty small compared to other games, including Skyrim. It is not a complete full world, and they managed to kind of layer it out in a way that it makes sense and it feels good. The gameplay is stylistic, is interesting. You can definitely it's an RPG through and through, whether it's with a hack and slash type, or whether it's all these different magics that you can use for the character. This character is a really interesting character. As you go through his story and everything, and you kind of I love the way they did the storytelling in this game, because you have the present, but then you have the past, and the past keeps coming back in different ways, whether it's with Cyrilla or whether it's with Jennifer or the girls that you have dated or quote will date in the future as you make your choices through the game. And there's flashbacks to different things, callbacks to different games, and you slowly kind of start enveloping the story. Even if you don't know anything about The Witcher, this game does an excellent job as bringing newcomers into the games. When again, I was super afraid that was gonna be the case, that I was gonna be completely lost, I wasn't gonna know anything. I was like, man, what am I gonna do with this game if I don't like it? And you know what, I don't regret making that jump and just trying it out. The game did a lot of excellent stuff. Again, they were able to manage the flashbacks with the new stuff, and it just flows so well. I haven't played many games which the gameplay and both the storytelling flow so well together. They envelop each other. The quests are very interesting. Some of them are even really emotional. I mentioned many different games how there's this fetch quest and everything. Even when there's a fetch quest in this game, they kind of managed to tie it in some kind of interesting aspect of the lore or the story and everything. And I was like, wow, this world is just so really well written. And I've come to find out there's books about this game, and one of my other hobbies besides playing games is reading books. I actually started my channel. I talked about books a lot, but I didn't get any views from that, so I stopped doing that. But books is also another aspect that I care about. So I started reading the books, and I kind of filled in the gaps from the third game and everything. And just so much has happened with this series in the last 5 years that I'm super surprised and super happy for CD Projekt Red who made this game, because they went from a smaller-ish company to a huge company in a matter of years, really, and months. I think that the success of this game really marked a new generation. If you can think of one game from the previous generation, let's say like The Last of Us or even Skyrim, to me I feel like one of the games that I would think for this generation is definitely The Witcher 3. It did a lot of different stuff. The graphics were excellent. I played this on my PC, I played this on my PS3, I'm sorry, the PS4, and the amount of quality that you get, the music, which I haven't even touched on already, it's so well made and crafted. It will go so well with the story that you're telling. They actually give you a soundtrack with the game when you buy the game originally. I don't know if they do this anymore or not. And I love the way, but this was my first impression of the game. You open it, you get a CD, and I was like, holy crap, they give you a CD. That doesn't happen anymore. If it happens, it's usually a limited edition thing like Persona. So I popped it on my car, I started listening to the music. I was like, man, this is good music. I'm excited for the game. And then I opened the back of on the disc, and of the case and everything, and it says, hey, thank you so much for checking out our game, and we're excited for you to play it. And I was like, man, this is making it so warm, and I'm very excited to check it out. And you guys, you know what, this is an excellent game to pick up if you haven't already. You can buy it as cheap as like $20, I think. I think it's a good opportunity for you to do that if you haven't already. It's just this game deserves the praise and all the good things that people are talking about, because this is an excellent game. I cannot wait for the next games that they do. The story that the writing is so good and so fascinating. They made an interesting world out of a world that has already been told and retold. Medieval fantasies, or in its own clusterfuck of just so many different storylines and things that people throw into it. Everything that has been done has already been done. I can't really think of anything new in this series and on this genre in particular. And I really like what they added into the tale, because it feels really different. It feels really fresh, innovative, and everything. I know the books have been out for a long time, but when you put it in the game and everything, a lot of the mechanics, a lot of the different stuff and everything felt really good. Let's not even talk about how massive the DLC are, how massive a lot of the changes that they add into it and everything are. I can go on and on about this game particularly, but I really like it, man. If you haven't already played it again, I'll strongly recommend you to at this point. But anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this, and if you're new, please consider liking and subscribing for more RPGs, Persona, SMT, and that stuff. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time.